Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and welcome. It's Nurse Richard, the Wax Wizard. Thanks for joining me for Wax Roast Volume. Do you know, I haven't looked beforehand which volume this is. It's number something. Right. If you've never seen a wax roast before, you're wondering what's it all about? What's he doing? Why is there no ear next to him here? And what you're playing at, you silly little man. Now, anyone who puts anything out there on the internet opens themselves up to all kinds of comments from all kinds of weird and wonderful people. 99.9% of them are lovely, and 0.1% of them are complete tools, to be honest with you, who need to get a grip of themselves and get a life. And it's easy to block them, ignore them, but I use it as an opportunity to have a bit of a giggle with them, because that's what they deserve, and to make a bit of content for you guys. And I know you guys, a lot of you like these, and I've not done any for a while. Now, in today's, there are some absolute belters. I've saved the best ones till the end. Some woman lost her absolute mind watching one video, and it's quite funny watching her crumble before our very eyes. So stay tuned for that, but let's get on with it, shall we? Stop rambling on, you silly little man, and get on with it. So yes, I will get on with it. So the first comment is from Photo Oswald, who's left quite a few comments like this. Hello to you watching. Your work is becoming truly ridiculous. Using tools probably purchased from Temu incorrectly is a real art. Thank you. And when I see how weak your vacuum cleaner is, I have to ask if electricity is so expensive, yeah, it is, that you're saving on power, or if you're just too stupid to adjust or operate it properly. I wasn't feeling very imaginative at that time, so I just said, well, thanks for your comment. It really helps the channel grow. Helps the algorithm, so thank you for your comment. Temu, really? No, I get them from Neil, and I don't think Neil sells them via Temu. But thanks for the comment. I really appreciate it. It gave me a little giggle. Get a life. Next one. Get this quite a lot. You really should try not talking. You should try volume button. Give you a little tip here. See your phone. If you're watching on your phone, there's a little button at the side of it. One goes up, one goes down. Give it a try. You might be surprised. Go watch something else. Anyway, another one, same theme. Do you have a channel without commentary? No. You have a volume button. Go try and use it. And again, a really common one is if I'm using the wrong, in their eyes, because they're all experts, aren't they? If I'm using the wrong tools. So I wonder, where's your hook? On the end of my fishing rod. Caught one there as well, didn't I? Caught one. The next one is from 5 Show. Where are the other 4? Who knows? Is this the only trick you know? The technique is terrible. The technology is terrible. Wow. I do know a few more tricks though. Rabbits from hats, handkerchiefs from the sleeves. I can also make rude comments disappear, but choose not to, so everyone else can find you for your expert advice and opinions. I'll come and do your training course as well, if you don't mind, if you're such an expert in this, which I know you are. Next one. This was a weird one. I don't know whether it was a joke, Thomas, or not, but it wasn't a very funny one, but I don't understand where you're coming from. Richard, could you please comb your hair first before doing these videos? Thanks. Which one? Now, have you got me confused with Connor here? Connor's quite famous for having his hair, for his fabulous hairstyles, which, depending on how old the video is, you'll get a different hairstyle. You get me mixed up with him, which is very difficult to do, to be honest, because we couldn't look more different. He's way more handsome than me. What are you on about? Comb your hair. I love long ones, says Dawn. That's what my wife says. And here's an opportunity with my soundboard. Let me get it out. Bear with me. Too good. Couldn't pass that one up. Thanks for that, Dawn. Another one who thinks I ramble on too much. Yes, I do, but it was, well, A, it's my channel. I can do what I want with it. And B, if you don't like it, turn it down. Find something else. You talk too much. Here's an instant fix for you. Try your volume button. Or you could just waste 10 seconds of your time leaving me a comment. Helps the algorithm. Thanks for leaving me a comment. I do appreciate it. Next one. Do I ever use the right hook? I think they mean right hook. But I only use it if the left hook doesn't knock them out. Next one is from Mr. Kalovi. It's shocking how long this... What's your definition of shocking? Is it actually shocking that this nurse takes for material... What? It is shocking how long this nurse takes for material that is supposedly easy. 30 minutes exposing the patient to this delay is regrettable. He needs to undergo urgent retraining. Can I do your training course? I assume you're an expert. And got the joke. And so I will sign up for your training course as soon as you make it available. The last one I did was with Connor. And he's very good. Anyway, next one is from Kim. Do I own tweezers? Yes, I do. I pluck my eyebrows with them. That's not actually true. I'll let my daughter and my wife do it. Katina McKirk, from your picture, you look Gen X, X-rated. Maybe not Gen X. I think that was an old picture that I put of me on as a baby. Yes, I think I am. Whatever that means. From Louise, is it? Hate watching your technique. It sucks, pun intended. It's not a funny pun though. How much longer are you going to use the suction technique? It's technique, by the way, which sucks at this point. Oh my God, use the pliers, how agonizing. Now this one was for a piece of really hardened wax stuck on someone's eardrum. So I suggested that they tried putting pliers on your eardrum. See what it feels like. I guarantee you won't enjoy it. The next one, I did an intro once with me in an episode of Teletubbies. I think I was a son, if you remember that. And stargazing Fiona said we had, because I asked people if they were familiar with Teletubbies, and she said we had Teletubbies down under. That sounds like something you should see a doctor about. I'm sure there's a cream for it. Next, I know it's very silly and childish. What are you going to do about it? Now this one, a lot of comments. They speak for everybody, and Betty thinks she speaks for everybody. Hello, Betty, if you're watching. You talk too much. We just need to know about the ear and the issues. By we, do you mean you? But no, she speaks for everybody. Every single person who watches it just wants to know about the ear and the issues. I will do a bit of that, but if I did that all the time, you'd get bored, and then I'd get comments about, oh, you're just talking about ears all the time. It's really boring. That's why I do the channel the way I do it. If you want to watch a channel that just talks about ears, there's loads of them who can do it much better than me. So go and watch them. Go and watch them. And while you're at it, cough. Next one is from Cat. Now this episode was called Soggy Skin Peel. Cat Scratch Fever. It's a funny name. Said, you had me at soggy. That's what Mrs. Wizard said. Sorry, Mrs. Wizard, if you're watching. I know you're not, though, so I can say what I like. Anyway, next one is from, why don't you ever use a crochet hook? I don't know what it is about translate, that if it's in a different language, I don't know what language it is which thinks that we use crochet hooks, but whenever you do auto-translate, it does it. And I don't think this one, I think this was actually from English. I'm not very good with embroidery, sewing or crocheting. I'm much better at wax removal. Laughing emojis. Right after I wrote that, I realised what I'd said, but it's 4 a.m. and I'm too tired to change it, so I was just like, screw it. I've never tried removing wax out with screws either. Well, some people have, believe it or not. Another one. This one was from Auto Translate. It would be faster with a crochet hook. Crochet hook, I'm removing wax. I'm not making a sweater. Gee whiz. I used to watch your videos. Well, you actually that's not strictly true, is it? Because if you say you used to watch them, you're actually watching this one here. So you are still watching the videos. It's a technicality of that, but still makes you look like a fool. I used to watch your videos, but you're just too slow and meandering. How could you see more than only a few people a day at this speed? I work long days. You need to be confident in your abilities, your movements, and do your job efficiently. And which was fine, if that's your opinion, fine, but then they went a bit further and a bit too far and said, and maybe grow a pair while you're there. A pair of what? Brain cells? Good idea. Then I'll have double the amount that you do. Right, the last one. Right, this one is special. This lady absolutely fell to pieces watching one video. Before I even saw these comments, there was just loads of them. It was an absolute barrage of abuse from Nikita. Anyway, Nikita, I'm really worried about you. I think I need to send you help, but have a look what she said. I see, dude, you're not very bright, are you? Why have you put an upside down question mark? What's all that about? I think you're the one that's upside down. You should be using those teeth tweezer thingies with teeth on them to pull. She's clearly an expert because she knows that they call forceps. To pull that crap out of the ear. Instead, taking too much time. It's really mad now because she's put capitals in. To get it out with a suction utensil. Brackets, idiot. Again in capitals, so she's really annoyed. Try to use the utensils that are necessary at the time that they're needed, please. People want to see you get wax out. We don't want to see you tug on. It's called work smarter, not harder. Now, what do you mean by sh? I should have put a sound in there, shouldn't I? People, I don't want to see you tug on. There you go. Right. Anyway, she went on. The next one, she said, and again, she's fuming now because they're not only a few little words are in capitals, it's all in capitals, so she's lost her mind already at this point. She's gone. Ed's gone. If you stop talking so much, you can see that you need to move around. Get out of the same spot. Clearly, you're not getting it right there. WTF. She's losing her mind. She's having a breakdown in front of my very eyes when I was reading all these comments about watching an earwax removal video. Can you imagine? What's wrong with your life if you're losing your mind that much about watching an earwax video that you're going to have to leave comments that are in, I think they're in double figures, the amount you left. Get a life. Get some help. Dude, let me tell you something. You talk too much. God, much. Just get the filth out of his ear on. Wait, let me get the thing out again and shut the up. All that BS save. You got potty mouth, you haven't you? It don't take 30 minutes of you playing with it. WTF? What the flip? I assume that stands for. Anyway, after all those comments, I saw them. And after I'd stopped laughing and picked myself up from the floor about how annoyed somebody would get about an earwax video, I can't imagine being so annoyed about something I'd seen on the internet. Are you okay? Shall I send for help? Maybe some anger management. Also, and kill them with kindness too. Thanks for taking the time to leave a comment. It really helps the channel grow. P.S. Love you. Didn't take to that very kindly. Let's see what she put next. Wow, that's what the I said. And then she obviously saw my comment, didn't like it. The wax wizard, off you. You must ain't got no life. OMG, straight up. What's wrong with you? What is actually wrong with you? Anyway, if you see, I'm never going to remove any comments or block anybody. But my word, this one was full of absolute plonkers. And if you've appeared in this and it's you, well, you've posted something publicly. I'm fully entitled to reply back to it publicly. But yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming. It gives me content to do these, and I really enjoy doing that. I really enjoy reading them. I do read every single comment, believe it or not, and there are hundreds every day, and yet it takes up too much of my time. I am going to admit that, but it's so entertaining watching people just crumble in front of my very eyes and losing their marbles over some silly little northern man in England who just puts wax videos on. But it's the end of the world if somebody doesn't agree with what I'm doing. And you lot can all cough is what you can do. And if you want to leave me one of those comments, feel free. Feel free. Just know that you might end up in one of these one day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I really did. They were some of the best ones yet. If you did enjoy it, leave me a comment down below. And if you want to see more of these, well, you are going to see more of these, because I will do them, carry on doing them a bit more frequently than I have. But I hope you enjoyed that for now. And as the saying goes, which is how I end every wax roast, as long as there are idiots, there'll always be wax roasts. So stay tuned for the next one. But for now, take care of yourself, cough, and see you later. Bye-bye.